Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group, bringing you another Motivational Monday, where we're going to start your week off with a little bit of motivation. And I want to talk about something that's said very commonly. It's called something that people say is the juice worth the squeeze? Or the juice is worth the squeeze, all right? Meaning that if you take an orange or you take a grapefruit and you squeeze it and you juice it, it is worth it because it's so fucking amazing. You know what you're going to get. You know what that glass is going to be filled with at the end. It's going to be filled with fresh juice that you worked for, that you put in the effort. Yeah, you can cheat and get that shit out of the plastic box. You can even do worse than that. You can get it out of them frozen fucking containers, and you can make it out of them like I had to when I was a kid. All right, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anybody who's over the age 30, there's like these frozen containers of orange juice that you mix together and you add water to it and you mix it up and it becomes orange juice. You can drink that shit. But I guarantee you one thing: if you got fresh oranges and you sit and you take the time, the juice is going to be worth the squeeze. Now, how does that apply to business? How does that apply to life? Well, guys, we talk a lot about creating a vision, painting what your perfect day looks like, knowing exactly what it is that you want, and being able to fall back on that often. This is the reason why vision boards have been developed. It's not that the vision board is going to magically bring this shit to you. Okay. These pictures of houses, cars, whatever it is that you love, a Rolex, whatever it is that you love that you're putting all over this vision board, it's not going to magically come to you by sitting there and fucking staring at it. That shit is designed to remind you when you're in the squeeze, when you're actually in there putting in the work. Sometimes, often, a lot of times, the shit you might not want to be doing in that moment. Okay? That shit that you just might not want to be doing, but you can look at it, or you can form that vision, that picture in your mind. You can visualize where it is that you're going, so you can justify that the juice, the thing, the destination, what you're moving towards is worth the fucking squeeze. You got to understand that each and every moment of the day is like squeezing another orange into your juicer. So each and everything that you do, you're just getting a little bit of juice out of it. But little by little by little, it'll start to accumulate. Little by little, it's going to start to accumulate, and you'll get a glass. Then you'll get a gallon, and then you'll get 55 gallons. And then next thing you know, you'll get 100 gallons. And you'll just continue to receive the more that you squeeze towards this goal, the more pressure each and every day that you put on yourself, on your goals, the more that you focus on your most important task, that shit that's actually going to get you there. Each and every time you attack one of these actions, it's like squeezing another orange, creating just a little bit more juice, okay? But you got to understand, it's got to be worth the squeeze, right? It's got to be worth the squeeze. And that's why we fall back on our vision. That's why we fall back on our life goals. That's why we create a why around what we're doing. That's why we create a purpose, a mission around what we are doing, because we want to sink deep down into our hearts that the juice, the thing that we're going after, is worth the daily squeeze that it's going to take to get it. So if you guys haven't taken the time to define what that shit is, to define what it looks like, you're wasting a lot of time, y'all. On Motivational Monday, I want you guys to go ahead and put that in your most important task list up to the very top. If you have not done that, if you have not sat down and defined where it is that you want to be, where it is that you are going, because each and every day you're going to have to break it down into tangible steps to actually get there. Each and every one of them steps are going to be tied to a vision, going to be tied to a purpose, going to be tied to a dream that's being turned into an actual fucking goal. The day in and day out, you're going to have to squeeze that fucking juice each and every day to get to that goal. Okay. So right now, where you stand in life, do you have a strong enough vision, purpose, and dream that justifies that the juice, the thing that you're moving towards, is worth the squeeze? All right, everybody. Anyhow, appreciate you for coming along on this Motivational Monday podcast, Marketing Revolution podcast, Marketing Savage Facebook group. As usual, I'm going to see you on that next one.